All right. Here, I'm gonna start a timer right now.
Oh, is it
And
going?
go.
Oh, there we go. Live. Okay. Hi, I'm Keith Gibson. I will be doing the cross examination for why the Earth should um, utilize lunar, the moon for additional resources. And Christina Palmer, right?
Hi. Yes.
Yeah. My first question is in your cross examination, or in your, yeah, you mentioned that the cost, thinking outside the box, that the other countries are not utilizing, are kind of like within the same path as going to Mars. So you mentioned that it is not feasible using the lunar surface as like a launching pad. Don't you think that there would be a greater cost in fuel and production of equipment if we launched a shuttle from the United States, I'm sorry, from the Earth to Mars and not use the moon as a base?
No, it actually would cost a greater amount to try and build a lunar base and keep the lunar base running while simultaneously exploring depths of space and getting to Mars. Whereas if we cut out the middleman and go straight to Mars, it would be less cost because it costs about $3 billion a year to run a spaceship and a lunar base and not paying for another Earth better.
Okay, so those costs are kind of like right now, right? Not like once we establish,
Those
a
are
base.
even be able to get established. It would still be a running cost once we are established because you do have to keep the cost going to have people up
Okay, all right. An Another point that was brought up was thinking outside the box. So instead of you know um, us actually you know getting resources from the lunar surface, um, or utilizing the what was it called, desalinization. What other technologies are there that that the moon, well, what other resources can we work on instead of grabbing them from the lunar surface?
well, we need to work on expanding our horizons to beyond just the lunar surface. We need to work on bettering Earth itself before we can consider going to the moon and trying to like take all the moon's resources and therefore compete and use its resources, and then we're left with nothing. Um, we need to just think outside the box and work towards bettering ourselves before we can like work on bettering the moon. And we've already explored the moon in lump sums. We need to be able to broaden our horizons and reach beyond that.
Okay, thank you. And you mentioned also instead of going to the lunar surface and competing with these other countries, that we just focus on maybe going over to Mars. Do you really think that there would be such a conflict, such a global war with all these other countries if we were to colonize the moon?
There's already wars within countries about land and like holy lands and just where boundaries are. We already have a lot of world problems, and I don't think we need any more of them. Therefore, colonizing the moon would create more problems than what we need.
Good insight. Good insight.
Okay, that's the
Um,
3 minutes.
that's 3 minutes. Okay. I think
All
that's all of my questions. So we'll end this.
right, thank you.
All right. Thanks.